Good morning, everyone. It's Luna Belt. Y'all, the sound clip that TikTok picked for me this morning said "fuck right on off." It was a woman singing. It was old vinyl recording, and she was saying, "Don't even bother knocking at my door. Fuck right on off." And I thought, how appropriate. And then my dog started growling and fussing. Well, he was sitting up on the chair seat, sleeping, being lazy, being a dog. And my youngest cat, I call it, well, my youngest kitty, Amazon, and she's tiny. She's little compared to him. Well, she's bullying him. Imagine that. Mm. Anyhow, them old cats. Speaking of which, mm, I got a text yesterday. One thing about people who like bully, who gang stalk, who would like to project and blame when they're trying to blame someone else for their bullshit, especially that hungry cat, you know what I'm saying? Anyhow, y'all, this is all for entertainment. 18 plus trigger warning. I'm writing a fictional book about my life experiences, especially to do with corruption here in Enterprise, Alabama. Now, y'all, one of the things people will do is they would just, y'all know, if y'all ever heard that lawyer that on here that she's joking and all, not really, but if you want to get back at someone legally, it's not so legal, but it's legal, well, just sign them up for a service that they have nothing to do with, like me. I don't use this service, and I didn't call this service, but look at that spelling of that name. My goodness, that looks like my old best friend's daughter's name. One of my gang stalkers. But you know what they want is a reaction. They want me to react badly. Kind of like the other gang stalkers. Some of them are really pathetic because they'll use their own children. They don't even go to school yet. Now, I think these tactics, these behaviors are so obvious to me now after 4 years of extremes of it. 1 minute. It's 2:42 on my timer. I had to stop for a moment because I was asking Spirit, where are we going? That reaction. Not reacting does not mean that we don't feel or we don't have the anger, righteous or otherwise. Y'all, because I have spoke out, have tried to call and file a complaint. They ran my tag, though, up in my driveway. I wasn't allowed, allegedly, to file a complaint or a report. Anyhow, what I got reminded of this morning, because y'all ain't going to deny that voice in my head going, being pissed. I am. But what I've been working through is telling myself, learning to tell myself that it's okay to be angry. What I realized I was doing was shutting myself down, shutting my own voice down, and making myself being quiet. I know it's a lifelong thing because I've been made to shut up my whole life. Of not being believed, of when I have spoken about out to be so severely abused that I quit. It was easier to take the blame. But now, no. I'm learning to manage my reaction and to tell myself that it's okay to express my feelings and to speak out, but I control how I do that. I'm not a lab rat for you to poke your stick at. I do believe I mentioned that before about the gang stalking, that I've given receipts, valid receipts, and nothing's done. You run my tag, though. Anyhow, what I got reminded of, went out to feed my birds. instead of focusing fully on that, y'all, I was bitching, and I really was. But I stopped, because when I looked up what filled my vision, was the beautiful green of my tree. That tree in my backyard that has been hit by lightning, had holes drilled in it from so many woodpeckers. This morning, I had noted, y'all, she used to have 3 splits in her, 3 major limbs where she split from the lightning. But this morning, I noticed beneath all the, y'all, and she's a beautiful oak, but she drapes down like a willow. I have past life memories of willows. It was her beautiful green, and seeing how she split into a 4th limb, and she continued to grow. She continued to expand. See, y'all, and I'm reading from the internet. Y'all can tell I have a computer now. I'm learning. But it says, the oak tree symbolizes strength, resilience, wisdom, and a deep connection to the spiritual realm, making it a powerful symbol across various cultures and spiritual practices. Its ability to withstand harsh weather conditions and grow for centuries serves as a metaphor for inner strength and endurance. The other thing that I saw this morning, I was looking out my front window because, y'all, I had switched from feeding my birds in the backyard to the front because of the hawk, that predator. Anyhow, that oak tree. She has been my sanctuary. My heaven on earth. Like her, I have deep roots and a strong foundation. I grow despite harsh conditions. I saw 2 cardinals, 2 crows, and 2 squirrels in my yard. Pairs. Then I was reminded of the number 2, of course. Harmony, balance, and cooperation. The spiritual significance of the number 2 encompasses themes of harmony, balance, and cooperation. It symbolizes the importance of partnerships and the delicate interplay between opposing forces, such as light and dark, or masculine and feminine. In numerology, the number 2 is often associated with intuitive abilities and the need for mutual respect in relationships. It encourages individuals to embrace duality and work cooperatively towards achieving unity and personal growth. I am in union with myself, my feminine and my masculine. I am truth.